Welcome to the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Practice getting ready to wrap up here from Twin Ring Motegi. Motegi here all the way from Japan. About 37 seconds left in practice. And we'll roll over into the plane out hauling ass quick time. Qualifying, getting ready to go here, 26 seconds. John Garrett was about your fastest driver in practice. He saw his best time of a 36.65, a 36.647 to be exact. That came on his 23rd lap here in our warm-up session for the World 250 from Twin Ring. As the checkered flag falls on tonight's warm-up session. We'll switch over, we'll clear pit road, and we'll drop over into qualifying here. They'll have one lap around Twin Ring to put down their quickest lap. As we wait on a few cars to drop out on the racetrack, and we'll highlight some of those as they make their way around the speedway. One of the first out onto the racetrack, the Napa Parks Toyota Camry. It'll be Nathan Shiflett. Shiflett out on the speedway. Matt Jorgensen. Jorgensen in his 56 car. Also a Toyota Camry. Out of Omaha, Nebraska. He'll pull out onto the speedway here from Twin Ring. JT Lauderdale in that 17 car out on the racetrack right now. And currently on his time lap. Been a Washington driver of JT Lauderdale. Brendan Papatat will enter the speedway. Long Island, New York native will jump out onto the racing surface. First few times coming in, Josh Ball quick. See Ball. Josh Ball with a 36.841. Zachary Kreiser second quick. Matt Quick actually times in. Now he'll drop down to the 4 spot of 37.175. 37.175. For Matt Quick, Josh Ball still holding on to that quick time here from Twin Ring Motegi. We appreciate you joining us here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. As we continue to watch some of the cars out on the speedway, Matthew Welsenbach, he goes 14th quick. His qualifying effort is done. Manning Gregory in that 27 car out on the speedway. Currently 17th quick out of the 20 that have taken time. Sam Green on a run here. Sam Green just triggered the clock for his first lap. Josh Ball still on top of the leaderboard here with a 36.84 for Josh Ball. Try to get the clock up there as Dave Matson just went second quick with a 36.94. 36.94. Kelvin Moser jumps up third quick, a 37.08. 37.08. Zachary Kreiser ran a 37.09. check Kreiser's time just a second here. A 37:08.7. And Dave Matson run a 37.084. Brendan Kalusterhoos, he'll qualify in the 11th position of 37.25 with a 5, 37.252. Right now, it's Josh Ball, Dave Matson, Kelvin Mosier, Zach Kreiser, Justin White, Brandon Pampatat, Matt Quick, Ray Rittenau, Roger Debo, John Garrett in the top 10. That'll put the cap on qualifying here tonight for Twin Ring Motegi. We'll run 135 laps here. Last night we went flag to flag under the green flag conditions. Admin going over a little last minute instruction. Starting on tonight's pole in an 88 Red Bull Ford Mustang GT, the Plain Out Haulin' Ass Award going to Josh Ball. Outside of row number 2, or outside of row number 1, in the second spot with the K&N Air Filter Chevrolet of Dave Matson. Row number 2 finds Kelvin Mosier and Zachary Kreiser. Inside row number 3, the 28, will be Justin White. Number change here tonight. Outside of row number 3, we'll find Brandon Pampatat in the 48. Inside row number 5, Matt Quick in the 89 to his outside, Raymond Rittenauer. Row 6, Roger Debold to the inside, to the outside, John Garrett. Row 7 will be row 7 will be Brendan Kalusterhoos to the inside. To the outside will be Adam Strong. Row 8, George Belfons Jr. to the inside. To the outside will be Sawyer Ott. Row 9 will find Corey Deal to the inside. To the outside will be Matt Cherry. Row 10, Alex Little, Brian Workman. Row 11, Sean Bounty, Matthew Welsenbach. Row 12, Matt Jorgensen, David Jedlicka. Row 13, Sam Green, Menon Gregory. Row 14, JT Lauderdale, Paul Smith, Dustin Franklin, Storm Patterson, Josh Cully, Tressenot, Brian Workman. We'll round out the rest of the field as the grid starts to roll off. We'll see Kelvin Mosier, that car right there, the Sam O'Malley's 43 machine. He'll start inside of row number 2. Get one extra pace lap here tonight. These guys set up theirself for pit road speeds. Once again, we appreciate you for taking out your time to be here with us on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. This is Tuesday Night Thunder, the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. Season 7. This is our 6th race of the season. We started it all off Tuesday, March the 8th from Daytona, which saw Josh Cully picking up the win. And we moved on to Texas for the CA Cattle Company 200, Tuesday, March the 15th, which saw Josh Cully get back-to-back wins. Tuesday, March 22nd from Auto Club Speedway, John Garrett picked up the victory in the 66 car. Race number 4, Tuesday, March 22nd from Auto Club Speedway as well, a double hitter that night. Saw Dave Matson winning the second. The Bailey Curry Racing Dirt Showdown last Tuesday, March 29th, saw Sawyer Ott win in epic fashion. And those are your winners so far here in Season 7. So Josh Cully, John Garrett, Dave Matson, Sawyer Ott have all punched their ticket. Who's going to be next here in Season 7? We're getting ready to go green and find out. Green flag in the air. These next-gen cars coming to life as they'll file off down into turn number 1. Josh Ball will take charge of the field. Move on to the back straightaway here. If you're tuning in tonight, we appreciate you. We're going to watch the show unfold here and already have a caution. Like Jorgensen might have been involved. Oh, quite a few of them involved. Not sure why it switched. Oh, Jorgensen locked at the brakes right into Sam Green. Lauderdale nowhere to go as well. Looks like Storm Patterson might have got a piece of something back there as well. Oh, he gets into Lauderdale. So the first caution of the night already out here. You see the damage on the 17 of Lauderdale. The Palace Trade 6 Reaper Speed Labs machine of Storm Patterson all involved there. Josh Cully will bring his CRT. Wilson Farms, Strutmasters.com machine down pit road as well. First caution of the night is in, and we are only 3 laps into this affair. Let everybody sort through it. And we'll be going back green here momentarily. Josh Ball, still your leader. He'll elect the outside here for this restart. Lights have been extinguished around the racing surface. And we're getting ready to go green as the field files their way down the back straightaway here. Green flag back in the air, and we're back underway here. Josh Ball leads them down into turn number 1. Moving right along here, 6 laps now on the board. That battle right now, Dave Matz in the 09. That'll be Justin White to the outside. They'll touch just a little bit, exiting turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. That 28 Grinds Coffee Pouches machine. Going toe-to-toe, the 09 of Dave Matson. .38 of Roger Diebold right now, scored in that 4th spot. He's right in behind those drivers of Brendan the King Kloosterhoos machine. Rides in 5th. Matt Quick in 6th on the outside, looking in to a top 5. 7 laps now complete here for Josh Ball. '28 car slipping back just a bit. Roger Diebold already up 6 spots from the drop of the green flag. He'll look ahead to the 09 of Dave Matson. And let's go ahead and look at some of the biggest movers on the speedway so far. And there is one in your camera frame, the Bounty Hunter, Sean Bounty, in that 34 machine. He is up 13 spots since the drop of the green flag. Another big mover so far in the race, the 47 Fort Worth screen printing machine of Dustin Franklin. Franklin up 14 spots. Tressenot in that CA Cattle Company 15 Ford Mustang GT. He is up 15 spots from the drop of the green flag. Those drivers on the move here early from Twin Ring. It is the World 250. We'll see the top 3 right there. Just about throw a blanket over those guys as we roll on here. 10 laps now officially up on the scoreboard. I just want to go ahead and give a quick message. I'm not sure if you can hear the background noise, but we have heavy storms in our area, and if we lose connection, we do apologize, and we'll have it right back up as soon as we can. But I will tell you the way creating a event works, scheduling ahead of time, it will definitely be live, but it will be on a different stream. You can still find it right here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. If you're watching over on the Facebook channels, it'll be there as well. It'll just be a new live. But if you are watching over on Facebook, look up the Iron Thunder Racing Network over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and the bell. You'll be notified when we go live here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. We appreciate you for all you do. Apologize, we're back right now. We continue to watch your leader, Josh Ball, in that 88 machine. That 38 Dude Wipes machine, that is second place of Roger Diebold. 28 of Justin White, able to move up into that third spot. Roger Diebold up 7 spots from the drop of the green flag. Sean Bounty now finds his way inside the top 5 as he's going to work inside that 09 of Dave Matson as he continues his run. That battle right now is for the 4th spot. Underneath comes Sean Bounty, the bounty hunter. See that car bouncing on the bottom of the speedway. Dave Matson, the rear end, steps out on that machine a little loose for Matson off of turn number 2. That'll give the momentum needed for Sean Bounty to clear Dave Matson for that 4th spot. And here comes Brendan the King Klosterhuis. He'll stick a nose underneath the 09 of Dave Matson as they peel off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 66 of John Garrett. He'll find himself up 3 spots from the drop of the green as he'll work outside of that 25 machine of Brendan the King Klosterhuis, a Canadian driver racing with us here in the Iron Thunder Racing League. And right behind them, we see Matt Quick and Kelvin Mosier and that Sam O'Malley's 43. Just a moment ago, they were door handle to door handle, racing for position number 8 on the speedway. You see the gap now still between your first and second place as the outside lane working good for Roger Diebold as he pulls outside of your leader. He'll move his way on to the back straightaway. They'll drag race down into turn number 3. Josh Ball not giving it up on the bottom side of the speedway. Charging hard on an outside is that 38 of Roger Diebold. Side by side to turns 3 and 4 and the caution flag out. Looks like the 27 of Manning Gregory with trouble. That car already back in the pits. Oh, got a few of them back here. There's the 21 of Sam Green. Looks like it may have started with the 27 of Gregory. Oh, actually starts in front of him. Oh, looks like the 21 of Sam Green gets hard in the outside wall. He'll collect David Jedlicka, Matthew Welsenbach. Welsenbach comes down. Oh, goodness. They're all stacked up back there, scattered, smothered, and covered all over the back straightaway. Here at Twin Ring Motegi. Tough break for Manning Gregory and the 12 of Paul Smith. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And our second caution of the night comes out with 17 laps complete. And Josh Ball able to hold on to that lead. Look through pit road there. Roger Diebold staying out on the speedway. We apologize for any background noise you may hear. A lot of weather moving through the area here in eastern North Carolina. Once again, if we lose connection, we do apologize. We will resume the stream as soon as possible. Definitely seeing some much needed rain here in eastern North Carolina. A lot of wildfires happening in the recent weeks. Looks like we'll get, I believe we're 2 to go. 2 to green here. Roger Debold now would inherit that lead. Dave Matson runs in that second spot. John Garrett third. Fourth to be Matt Quick in the 89. Fifth, rounding out the top 5, it's Kelvin Mosier in the Sam O'Malley's 43 machine. Second caution of the night. We are still working it. We'll run you through that top 5. Now we'll see Matt Cherry, Josh Cully, Storm Patterson, Dave Matson. Storm Patterson, Ray Rittenauer, JT Laurabelle, your top 10. As the field doubles up behind the pace car, we'll see the lights go out atop of that machine. Lights out around the racing surface. And we'll go green this time by. If you did not catch us last night on the Iron Thunder Racing Network for the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series, which saw Bailey Curry win in dominant fashion, who led a cautionless race here at Twin Ring. Now known as Mobility Resort Motegi. Track located in Japan, a 1.549 mile oval. Built in 1997 by Honda as a part of the company's effort to bring IndyCar Series to Japan, and Roger Debold will drop the hammer on that Cosmic Chevrolet, and he'll bring the field back up to speed. Down off into turn number 1 we go. Dave Matson, the 09 machine, to the outside, the inside of his 66 car. That'll be John Garrett. Fort Worth Screen Printing Chevrolet doing battle for that runner-up spot side by side as they file off into turn number 3 now. We are 21 laps in, 115 laps left here. We see who can punch their ticket into the top 16 playoff round. Fort Worth Screen Printing, your premier series sponsor, the official screen printing provider of the Iron Thunder Racing League. John Garrett over at Fort Worth Screen Printing. Go and see them for all your screen printing, promotional needs, signs, banners, embroidered, and more. No job too big, no job too small. If you've got a need, they can do it all. Fort Worth Screen Printing, fwscreen.com. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. Some nice quality work coming out of Fort Worth Screen Printing. And if you do patronize that business, let them know you heard about them right here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Runner-up spot battle has settled itself out. John Garrett falls in line. Matt Quick in an 89 car. He'll have Josh Cully to the inside of him. And Cully is the biggest mover of the race. Look out, Storm Patterson back there. Patterson got into it with the 15. interesting odds. Not quite sure what happened. Don't have a replay for it. But they kept both of those cars pointed in the right direction. It keeps us under green flag conditions. But then after Storm Patterson has dropped back to the 19th spot now. Storm Patterson was on a big move there. As he had already moved up about 14 spots from the drop of the green flag. But your biggest mover of the race right now on your screen in that black 33 CRT small engine repair, Wilson Farnes and Kelvin Mosier in the wall. He'll keep it straight, but a hard hit. See if we can get the 43 of Mosier. Oh, Josh Cully got a little involved as well. Just after that happened, see Mosier into the wall. Let's jump up to the 33 of Josh Cully. He dove inside the 09 and looks like it may have been net code. Don't have a good camera angle to show you between those two, but that definitely hurt Dave Matson's efforts here with 26 laps in. We'll get another replay right here and run right in there on the left rear quarter of that car. .33 of Josh Kelly able to keep on rolling here. Kelly up 26 positions to that third spot. Caution out of the speedway. I believe that may be Dave Matson going around. It's like the 88 of Ball got into the back of the 09. And everybody else able to avoid. Roger Debold, that Dude Wipes 38 machine, still your leader. 28 of 135 in the books, 108 left. Lights out around the speedway, getting ready to come back green. 31 of 135 complete, 105 laps left. And here we go. Roger Depot jumps back on the loud pedal. We'll get moving and shaking once again. 33, Josh Cully, John Garrett going to do battle here early after the restart. Cully glued to the bottom on that white line. John Garrett washes up the speedway. Going to give up 2 spots now. Oh, Kelvin Mosier back there bouncing off of that wall. He keeps it clean and green. Oh, I'll say he keeps it green, maybe not so clean. And John Garrett going to battle back on that outside lane. Caution flag out on the speedway again. Kelvin Mosier still having trouble in that 43. After he got into the wall there, gets into George Belfons Jr. And JT Lauderdale gets a piece of the 43, but not so lucky with the 94 George Belfons Jr., who had a good race running last night. Try to get one more restart in here before the end of the stage. Lights extinguished on the pace car. Pace car peeling out of here. Josh Cully securing that runner-up spot. As it now off into turns 1 and 2. Saw you're out in that 35 Ott Company. JCOM Ford Mustang in tow. The big run off of turn number 2 for Josh Cully. Had nowhere to go with it though. Look out, Josh Cully. And back there, Brendan Kaluster, who's back there as well. Oh, 47 of Dustin Franklin, look out! 24 of David Jedlicka. We got something to unfold here. They're scattered everywhere. Stage 1, this will be the stage 1 caution. Dustin Franklin got down on that apron after the checkup. You see Corey Deal. White got in the back of the 25. And everybody gonna come down pit road. Exception of Brendan Papatat. We'll see how they all file off of pit road here. As we're slowed for caution for an incident that will end the stage number 1. As they run right now, Brian Workman, Sean Bounty, Josh Ball, Nathan Shiflett, Roger Debold, your top five. Workman gonna come down pit road. Getting ready to come back to the green here. The Bounty Hunter, Sean Bounty, Josh Ball. Ready to unload. Back green we are. Green flag waves. We're high atop the flag stand. Sean Bounty to the front. Josh Ball files into that runner-up spot. Roger Debold's Sawyer Ott. Matt Jorgensen going to round out your top five. Got a car in the outside wall. Looks like it might have been the 28 of Justin White. Going to look at the replay here. Oh, Matt Cherry up the speedway, forced to 28, nowhere to go. Back up front we go. Quick, starting to work on the Jorgensen machine. He's able to get around that 46 machine. Sawyer Ott way down the bottom. Off of the turn number one. He'll make a move on the fourth place. Or the third place. Oops. Roger the Bulldozer Debo. They'll continue to battle for that position. But up front, Ball has closed in on the back deck lid of that Bounty Hunter machine, the 34 of Sean Bounty. Got a good save by the 6th of Storm Patterson. We'll watch it through the camera lens one more again. Cars have to avoid that machine of Storm Patterson. Sean Bounty able to open that gap up the cow. Sawyer out. Here comes the Bulldozer. He'll drop to the bottom of the speedway, side by side at a turn number 4 we go. Battle for that third spot. Roger Debold to the inside, to the outside. Lead Commissioner Sawyer Ott and the Ott Company Ford Mustang JCOM team entry. Ott trying to defend that third place. Roger Debold, they've swapped it back and forth the last few laps. Caution out on the speedway. Storm Patterson once again has been involved. Hard into the outside retaining wall. Roger Debold gonna come. Whoa, he changed his mind. Little fake out there from the bulldozer. Sean Bounty, Josh Ball, Roger Debold, Sawyer Ott, Matt Quick, your top 5. It'll be Josh Cully, John Garrett, Matt Jorgensen, Treston Ott, and Brendan Klustrus are rounding out the top 10. Should see the one to go signal this time by. And a very good indication of that are the lights, safety lights out around the speedway and on top of the pace car. Will come green next time by. Josh Ball, Sean Bounty, your front row. They'll be in the 34, Sean Bounty, that bounty hunter machine will be in charge of bringing the field back to life. Pace car dive off. Here we go. coming at you with a full steam ahead. It is the 34 Sean Bounty. You see that battle heating up back there from third to fifth. Getting the hot and heavy 3 wide action through turns 3 and 4 out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. They'll stay 3 wide. Break up 3 wide action. Josh Cully charging on that outside of Roger Debo. Cully wants that 4th spot. They're side by side behind them for 6th and 7th. $52 of 135 on the board. 84 laps remaining here from Twin Ring, the World 250. Shout out to Uncle Donald Sadusky, for sponsoring tonight's race. Here from Twin Ring, let's check back up here with your leader. Sean Bounty still holding on to that lead. Work his way around Bounty. Sam Green having troubles continue. See if we can get hard in the inside wall. That car actually going all the way around. Well, he was all by his lonesome, so we stayed under the green flag conditions. Sam Green's tough night continues. Josh Ball at 88 is opening it up to a 0.2 second lap lead over your second place of Sean Bounty, Sawyer Ott, and Josh Cully going back to battle. Oh, Ott in the outside wall. That'll cost him. At least cost him 1 spot. Now Roger Debo tucks underneath him. We'll have to defend him as well. Looks like he's going to give that spot up to Roger Debo, now under fire from 66 of Garrett. Not far behind is Brendan the King Kloosterhoek. Sawyer out with the handful already in this run. .20-lap run. Excuse me. 20-lap run here for your leader, Josh Ball. We're seeing around 34 to 38 lap on a tank of fuel. If we have the opportunity to run that long under green flag conditions. Got a moment on the speedway. We'll walk you through that top 10. Right now, it is Josh Ball, your leader, Sean Bounty. You see that Toyota. Riding in the second spot, Josh Cully. Cully out of Boise, Idaho. And that CRT, small engine repair, Wilson Farms. Currently riding in that third spot. And it is Roger Debo holding on to fourth at the moment. Your top 5 in a battle with Brennan Kloosterhuis. Out of Tyler, Texas is John Garrett. And there's a look at Kloosterhuis. Riding right behind him in 7th is Dave Matson. He'll actually best that one. Sawyer Ott has dropped back to 8th. Matt Quick 9th. Tress and Ott rounds out your top 10. As we had some position battles. Take a look at the top 4 race cars on the speedway right now as they try to overtake that 21 of Sam Green. He's just trying to hold on in that Cosmic Motorsports Proton Mail Chevrolet. Been a long night already for that 21 machine of Sam Green, but the competitor he is, he continues to fight, gaining valuable points out on the raceway. Lap 62 now up on the board for Josh Ball's Red Bull 88 machine. 74 laps remain here. Hearing some Dustin Franklin maybe coming down pit road. Chatter over the radio. Keep an eye out. See if he does indeed come down pit lane. And he is in on pit lane at the moment. Here, lap 63, Dustin Franklin goes pit side. Will come to the attention of his crew. Roger Diebold trying to move up. Now he works the back deck lid of that CRT small engine repair machine of Josh Cully. Sean Bounty looking underneath your leader. They'll battle side by side. We'll hit the back straightaway here. Josh Ball trying to hold on to that lead. And he's able to power ahead by a car length and a half. After Sean Bounty put up a bout for that top spot. They're able to stretch it back out. Now top 4 goes single file. Bounty not giving up the charge for that top spot. Just as soon as I got the words out of my mouth, Bounty goes back down to the bottom side of the speedway. Ball on the outside. And just a quick reminder. Look out. 38 of Roger Debo had a good run down in there. Turns 3 and 4 are a lot different. 1 and 2 here at Twin Ring. This track with an egg shape. distinctive egg shape. The corners are tighter than the other, which definitely means you have to drive this racetrack on both ends totally differently. Totally different. Not sure if you're able to say totally differently, but we just did. Maybe that got a good laugh out of some of you out there in tube land. The leader, actually Josh Cully right now, 30 laps since he's seen pit road. Continue to watch this battle up here. Do apologize for little technical difficulties in the studio, but we're back at you. That battle for that third spot, heating up. Roger Diebold, Sean Bounty. They're duking it out left and right. Haymaker versus Haymaker. They're 71 laps in. 65 left here at Twin Ring Motegi. This is the World 250 from Twin Ring Mobility Resort Motegi. Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series Season 7, race number 6. Three different winners over 4 different winners over 6 nights of competition here in Season 7. As you've seen, the 38 Dude White's machine deposit that machine into the second position. Now going for the lead, Roger Diebold to the inside of Josh Ball. 73 complete. Diebold actually slid just a little bit. Got that car bound up. And speaking of bound up, Bounty looks to the inside of Josh Cully. Meanwhile, they're still duking it out for that top spot on the speedway, side by side as they dive off into turn number one. Cully able to fend off Sean Bounty for that third spot as he watches the battle for the lead out of the windshield of that CRT small engine repair Chevrolet. Matt Quick riding in the fifth spot, watching all this unfold as the 88 of ball slips high on the speedway. Out of corner number 4, that'll give the lead over to former champion Raj and the Bulldozer D-Bold. Now Cully moves into the runner-up spot. Ball slips back to the third position. Roger D-Bold trying to put a little distance between he and that 33 of Josh Cully. Cully trying to close it in on there. Looks like he might have run in there a little too deep. He'll go high, wide, and handsome out of turn number 4. Ball will take that 88 Red Bull machine and try to pull alongside, but recovering is Josh Cully. Drop back to the 25 of Kloosterhoofs. See Kelvin Mosier looking under the 48. Brandon Papatat battle for that 6th spot. In the 7th spot, 7th and 8th. Now battle for that 6th spot. Brandon Papatat actually gets that spot at the line. Continue to do battle here. We start seeing some green flag pit stops coming up here. Brandon Papatat, Brendan Kloosterhoofs, they peel off, give up 6th and 7th, they'll come to pit road. Now Josh Ball dives underneath your leader once again into turns 1 and 2. On the speedway, got quite a few Sawyer Oxtress and Brandon Papatat, Brendan Kloosterhoofs, all on pit road. Josh Ball back to the lead. Matt Quick has moved in to that 3rd spot. Josh Cully has dropped to 4th. Rounding out the top 5 is Sean Bounty in that 34 machine. Pit road now closed with 2 laps left here in the stage. We'll come around 2 more times down the back straightaway. They're going to battle right to the bitter end of this stage. We'll see the white 1 to go here in stage number 2 for Josh Ball. Roger D-Bold, Matt Quick. Something amiss with the 38 as he slipped back and give up that runner-up spot to Matt Quick in the 89 machine. So out of turn number 4, stage number 2 coming to an end. Josh Ball, Matt Quick, Kelvin Mosier, Josh Cully, Nathan Shiflett, Sean Bounty, Dave Matson, John Garrett, Manon Gregory, Zachary Kreiser. We're top 10. Oh, 88 a ball. We'll get this all sorted out. A lot of pit stops going on here. A lot to unfold. Kelvin Mosier scored as your leader right now. See how it all folds out. As they're scored right now, it's Kelvin Mosier, Matt Quick, Nathan Shiflett, Zachary Kreiser, Ryan Wertman. Kelvin Mosher, your leader. He'll be forced to restart on the inside. Green flag back in the air, rolling again. 86 laps complete. 50 laps remaining here from Twin Ring Motegi. World 250. Fort Worth Green Printing Premier Series live on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. First look at the Taco Bell machine of Zachary Kreiser. The night, beautiful pink scheme on that car. That Ford Mustang GT Brown. Oh, look out! 24 David Jedlicka, the 88 of Josh Ball. Hard into the inside wall. Let's Jedlicka looks like he got loose off of turn number 4. Get you every angle we possibly can here. See tires smoke off the back of that machine. Nowhere to go for the 88 of Josh Ball. And then Ball hard into that inside retaining wall. Everybody else avoiding or getting on the binders. Sean Bounty trying to avoid that. Whoa, look out. 38 of Roger Diebold. We're under the caution once again. Looks like scored as our 8th caution of the night. Here from Twin Ring, 48 laps remaining. Here for the World 250. Get a good look at that M&M Motorsports machine. Sam O'Malley Chevrolet. Sam O'Malley's Pub and Casino. Kelvin Mosher's ride. Nathan Shiflett. It's Toyota Camry. Rides in that second spot. Adam Schroen, that Mountain Dew machine, currently scored in 3rd. Zachary Kreiser, that Taco Bell. Brian Workman's Pennzoil 74 machine. Coming up for another restart. Mosher goes to the outside. Nathan Shiflett on the inside. Back rolling green. Top two skirt away. There's that battle for that third spot. Scattered, smothered, and covered over here. Oh, Josh Ball, Roger D. Bold slipping up the speedway. Oh, one hard in the outside wall. It is Brian Workman, George Belfons Jr. around. Look out back there on the front straightaway. Parking lot party. See the slip up there. And then Brian Workman. Good Lord. Hard right-hand turn, nowhere to go for the bulldozer, Roger D-Bone. Big time. And then we'll see the 94. George Belfons Jr. getting turned around by the 27 of Manning Gregory. Kelvin Mosher, your leader. One to go right here. Green flag back in the air. Underway. The ninth restart of the night. Down into turn number one. Sam O'Malley's 43 of Kelvin Mosier. Leading this one, the 9 of Adam Strong slips up high on the speedway, and underneath goes the 39 of Zach Kreiser. Sean Garrett as well, trying to recover from near disaster earlier on. It's Josh Ball in the 88 machine. He's trying to sneak his way back to the top of this field. And Zach Kreiser getting loose out of turn number 4. Doing the old G-body shuffle, and Sean Bounty, Brennan Klusers, Raymond Rittenauer. Looks like they're involved in an incident on the front straightaway. Oh, look out. Matthew Welsenbach involved as well. Let's see what unfolded there. Looks like it may have transpired starting with your 25 machine. 25 comes down on the 31. Nowhere to go for Raymond Rittenauer or Sean Bounty. And they pile them up down on the inside retaining wall of the front straightaway. And brings out our 10th caution of the night. Mosier still holding the lead on John Garrett, Nathan Shiflett, John Garrett. Top 3. Like everybody coming in, Josh Ball going to stay out on the speedway. Everybody else, Adam Strong, Josh Ball, Justin White, all going to stay on the speedway. Josh Ball right back to the front of this field. few of them get on pit road as we that top 10 rundown. It'll be Josh Ball, Adam Schroen, Justin White, your top 3. Josh Kelly, Matt Quick, top 5. Brendan Papatat, 6th. 7th, it'll be Nathan Shiflett, Roger Debold, 8th. 9th, Paul Smith, Matt Cherry rounds out your top 10. 11th, Kelvin Mosier, John Garrett, 12th, Zach Kreiser, 13th, 14th, Sawyer Ott, 15th, Sean Bounty Trestonot, 16th, 17th, will be Dustin Franklin, Manon Gregory, 18th, 19th, Raymond Rittenauer, Alex Little round out your top 20. And here we go. Green flag back in the air. Josh Ball bring the field back to life. Adam Schroen, Josh Kelly, Justin White, Matt Quick, your top 5. Cully looking for his 3rd win of the season. He'll look to try to get around that 9 car of Adam Schroen. The only thing between he and a shot at the lead from Josh Ball. Cully dives underneath the 9 of Adam Schroen. 3 wide for the moment. Back and forth in the middle there. They keep it clean and green on turn number 4. Roger Debold sees the action in front of him. He's going to try to capitalize. Josh Cully locks himself solidly in that 2nd spot. He'll have his eyes set on Josh Ball as he goes to work. Trying to run down that 88 car. Yellow flag, caution out of the speedway, caution out of the speedway. Oh, 12 of Paul Smith. Around off the nose of the 15 of Treston Ott. Right in front of the field, and that brings out the caution for the 11th time this evening. Josh Ball, your leader. Just pacing around Twin Ring Motegi. Time limit approaching rapidly. 15 minutes and counting. Pace for 26 more laps before the time limit expires here for the Premier Series. Lights out on the pace car. One more time down the back straightaway under pace speed. We'll jump into the restart. Flag back in the air. Moving and grooving. Josh Ball gonna lead Josh Kelly. The Josh is up front is Josh. And then Brandon Pampatat in that 48 car, rising the third spot. Here comes Justin White to the inside. He'll dive to the inside of the 9 of Adam Strome. Chevy on Chevy crime happening. For that third spot, bouncing around back there, Matt Cherry. Oh, Nathan Shiflett right there, right. Oh, big time, smack them up, crack them up, look out. 57 of Nathan Shiflett. Ew, no. Oh, Chrysler, nowhere to go. Lauderdale. In front of the field. JT Lauderdale nowhere to go either. Back out here. I believe the scheduled distance will be 26. Time ticking away. Getting ready to have another restart. Green flag back in the air. Here we go. Scheduled 22 laps to go. Averaging out the times if we stay green. I believe we're going to get 13 laps in. Battle for. Oh, look out. Big one back there. 47, Dustin Franklin involved. Sean Garrett involved. Might have started. With Matt Cherry. Looks like we're down to 4 minutes before time is up here. Waiting on the one to go signal. Josh Ball, Justin White, Brendan Pepperdat, Josh Cully, Adam Strone, your top 5. Okay, look out. Here we go. It's going to get hairy here pretty quick. According to my records, we should have 4-lap shootout. We could see green flag back in the air. A caution could end it all here. Roger Debo down to the bottom of the speedway. Your leader files off down into turn number 1. It is Josh Ball. Runner-up spot right now for the moment is the 33 of Josh Kelly. Justin White rides in the 3rd spot. Brandon Papatat scored 4th. Roger Debo now getting around the Matt Quick machine. He'll drive to the top 5 as they work it back and forth. Oh, Dave Matson on the binders. Nowhere to go for the 15 of Tressenant. He'll wash up the racetrack. And caution out. And Dave Matson hard in the inside wall. We'll get a... I believe, 47 of Dustin Franklin. Right now as they run, and we'll see how it unfolds. Josh Ball, Josh Gully, Brandon Papatat, Justin White, Matt Quick, checkered flag out. And that's how it's going to wrap up tonight. Unfortunately, not the way we want to end them in the Iron Thunder Racing League. Well, that's how it unfolded. We'll get them up in the booth real quick. We'll get the interviews out of the way and get you on your way here. We appreciate you joining us and sticking it out with us. Working on getting them up in the booth. Give me just a quick second. Always have a little trouble with Discord, but hey, here we go. Let's get one thing out of the way real quick. Here we go. We'll bring up the driver of the 48 machine, Brendan Papatat. You're able to ride this one out. Looks like you're missing a little bit of body work on the front of this one, but a long night and able to stick with her and bring her home on the podium finish. Congratulations. Well, there we go. Maybe my mic will work now. Appreciate you joining us.
There it is. Yeah, I was about to say something. I said, I don't believe your mic is on.
Yeah, good to be back here. Have you back up in the booth. Long night. You're able to work through it and kind of stick it out and ride home in the third spot. Congratulations on the podium finish here in the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm not the happiest camper that we, didn't get to complete the race. Weather kicked in. I wish we could have run it out. I believe we definitely could have brought it home, but I'll be happy with a third. It was a horrible race when it comes to yellow flags and stuff like that. I wish we could have gotten a lot more green flag laps out of it. But yeah, like you said, I'm very glad to be back up on podium, and we'll take it.
Alrighty, man. I tell you what, I know it's late for everybody, and we appreciate you joining us tonight and racing with us, and look forward to moving on to next week, bigger and better things, and hopefully we can be talking to you from Victory Lane here soon.
I definitely have that on the list. I still have a few races left before the playoffs. Hopefully tonight kicked up the points really good for us, and will get us next week. And I appreciate everything that you've done, and Fort Worth Screen Printing, and the teammates, and everything like that. And hopefully at iRacing Super Speedway next week, we don't wreck and can bring it home.
Alrighty, man. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too. Alrighty, now we're going to bring up the biggest mover of the race, the CRT Small Engine Repair Machine of Josh Cully. Long, hard fought night, man. Up 27 positions. Congratulations on parking it on the podium here tonight. And I know you would like to be one place better for your third win of the season, but got to be happy to get out of here in one piece and sitting on the podium.
Yeah, it was a long night. I just figured we'd try to get some points in the stages, and I think we did that. Then at the end there, it was just a matter of attrition and working the pit stops. And if we didn't have those cautions at the end, I think I could have had a chance. But I'm happy to be where I'm at and move on to next week.
Yeah, definitely not how we want to end them here in the Iron Thunder Racing League Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series, but we got to take them as they come. But man, we appreciate you taking your time to run with us, and we weathered a storm here in eastern North Carolina while the broadcast was going. So it's definitely been an eventful night for us in the booth. But nonetheless, man, we look forward to getting back to the Super Speedway and seeing if you can park that thing in Victory Lane for the third time this season. Congratulations once again, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, man. Thanks for you guys broadcast and everybody watches, all the sponsors. Glad you guys are all right over there with the storm. And yeah, looking forward to Dega, especially in the Rush Series. I need a good finish there, so try to capitalize on that, and then have some more fun in the Tuesday night deal.
Alrighty, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Alrighty, going to bring up your winner, driver of the Red Bull 88 machine. Tough, long night for everybody, man. But you're able to just, put it right back there where you needed to, avoided or got through some near disaster moments, able to kind of stick with it, keep it to the course that you were set with, started tonight, picking up that pole and coming back here when the checkered flag actually fell. We'd like to have seen it race back, but we played the cards we were dealt, and you were able to park her in Victory Lane. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. It was definitely a good night. I knew I had one of the faster cars in the beginning of the race, and just got caught up in a couple strategy issues, and then I think with like 50 to go or 40 something to go, I actually got crashed, but I was able to luckily use that fast repair. It was no fault of my own. It just happened that the car magically appeared back in front of me and I got a meatball. So, luckily we had that quick fix to get us back up there, and then we just raced our way back to the front, and yeah, we got the win.
Well, I tell you what, it'll definitely take some time to catch your breath after this one. I know it's a long, hard night in the car, and we'll get back and everybody get to the shop. And we'll get ready for some super speedway racing, and you can go off in the next week with some not so much of an urgency. Got himself locked into the playoffs there, so you kind of let it all hang out once we get to the super speedway next week.
Yeah, I think a couple of people are just driving over their head there, and that's why we had so many cautions at the end. People are just trying to get more positions, so that it is what it is. But I'm glad everybody was able to get the win, and we had a good night. So yeah, on to Super Speedway.
All righty, man. We appreciate all you do, and we appreciate you taking your time out to race with us, and we look forward to continuing down the road and seeing what next week unfolds. Good luck, man.
Thanks, Chris.
All righty, that's going to wrap it up here from Twin Ring. We appreciate it if you've stuck it out with us so far. I want to give a big shout out to all our drivers for sticking out a tough night here as we end it here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. From Twin Ring, good night, everybody.